Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up? My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Now, this will be a shorter stream. Hold on, I got a piece of string in the hoodie that's sticking out. This will be a shorter stream just because I didn't want to wait until 6 a.m. to do another another stream, like 3 days this week and things of that sort. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that's here. And without further ado, let's get into it. I have a soundboard now, so this is my first time ever trying it. And these aren't even my sounds; these are just the little stock sounds they give you for free. So let me see, like one sound. Okay. What a sound. So there's no sound effects. Anyways, let's get into it, man, without further ado. This girl is a genius. That Vance is a genius. This girl is a genius. Oh. Before I even start, I have to apologize to Stan Verrett, bro. I knew I spelled Stan Verrett's name wrong in the title of the video today. You guys know it was an upload day. I was catching up. I've caught up on all but like 2, 3, about 3, 4 videos. And those are just segments from the last live that I did this morning. And I knew I spelled his name wrong because I came across his Twitter. And his Twitter header, I believe it's a new header. It had Stan Verrett, like Stan Verrett, his name, and then Stan Verrett, his @ which was Stan Verrett. And immediately I looked at it and said I spelled this man's name wrong. I looked on the written stories. The written stories, it was right. I was like, okay, so the important stuff, it was good. But sure enough, on YouTube, Stan Verrett, it was 1 R, and his name is 2 R's, 2 T's. And I felt terrible immediately. I felt embarrassed. Anytime I spell a journalist's name wrong, bro, I'm like, oh my gosh. I spelled Kimberly Martin's name wrong like in 2017, and I'm still embarrassed by that every single time. So sorry to Stan Verrett for spelling your name wrong. That was a disservice to journalism, and I hope you will forgive me one day. FlightReacts. His girl is a genius. That girl is a genius. This girl is a genius. Content creators got the early edition of 2K26 this weekend, and FlightReacts, as he was playing it on stream, he decided to go at Ronnie2k. Now, the day before on Aiden stream, Ronnie2k was on Aiden stream, and he said Flight's entire personality is hating me. So what else is he gonna have if he doesn't hate on me? This is Flight responding to that. We are past 2 minutes in the video, so I can play this as is. I don't have to worry about censorship and things of that sort. If you have kids around, please cover their ears because I feel like Flight is going to let them have it. Without further ado, link to the original video will be in the description, or at least this clip. Shout out to Scuba Ryan. Let's do it.
Ronald2k's clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, maintain whatever he needs to do to stay afloat. Aiden, I don't even know why you even brought this nigga on stream.
Isn't his entire identity to hate me? So if he doesn't hate me, then what is he?
Bro, when niggas be saying shit and they trying so hard to be like these, to get the nigga that they talking to agree, hey, don't you agree with me? Ain't I cooking right now, bro? Aiden is not agreeing with you, bro. Nobody's agreeing with you, Ronald. Nigga, Ronald, without 2K, Flight will still be Flight. Without 2K, what's Ronnie gonna do? Oh. Watch your motherfucking mouth.
Oh.
You literally just disrespected my 14, 15 years of existence on this YouTube and streaming shit. Watch your motherfucking mouth, Ronald. You had a few new features in 2K that should have been in the motherfucking game for the last 5 years that the community's been complaining about. And you've been talking, you're talking different, nigga? Humble yourself, nigga.
So if he didn't hate 2K, he wouldn't be fully Flight anymore. Yep.
Ronnie, so you basically just said subliminally that you made Flight. You disrespected not only me, but my entire community.
FTC.
Ronald, lay off that shit, my nigga. Get you some duck pack. I don't know what the 2K corporate world got you, you know what I'm saying, tripping on. You should have left that in the draft.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never seen Flight this series in my life, bro. He really mad. I ain't never seen Flight this series in my life.
This is probably the most out-of-pocket thing you have ever said my entire time I've ever existed on the entire internet, bro. Who the fuck are you talking to, nigga? Donkey of the fucking day goes to Ronald2k. Watch your motherfucking mouth. Fuck is wrong with him, nigga? You can't even make a decent game, nigga. The game was down for the last hour and a half as soon as it was up. Ronald, I'm not going to bow down to you. You've been trying to sign me under 2K for a bag for the last 5 years, and I've denied.
FTC. Flight team, stand up. SSB in the building. What's happening? Yo, this man is talking that talk to Ronnie. That's funny stuff. But like I said, like he's actually mad. I've never seen Flight that series in my life, bro. That's the thing that I'm like stuck on. I'm like, oh, he's serious. Like he really. But he said you've been trying to sign me. He exposed them. Them superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence. This is I seen the first 10 seconds of this. I said, ain't no way, boy. Like I had to react to this. So this might be my first time watching it past the first 10 seconds.
Use Apple Pay. Honestly, just be so careful. This is a little embarrassing to admit, but if this could help one person, then I'm really willing to share what my experience was. I'm just gonna lay it out like this. When you use Apple Pay, that's real money. That's true American dollars from your credit card. If you have your credit card connected, that's where the money is being sourced from. It's not like a special form of Apple Pay, Apple dollars. Why they don't just say this is real money while you're paying, I don't know. Because I thought that I had accumulated a bunch of Apple dollars to use for Apple Pay by, spending so much time on my phone, giving my data very freely and willingly to any place that asks, like whatever they say, are cookies okay? I say yes, 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 because I thought that's how I was getting prizes, getting rewards, getting Apple dollars. So I didn't think that was real money till I checked my credit card bill. I've been spending money like I'm a friggin' millionaire. I got hair mousse. I have straight hair. My hair doesn't even hold mousse. I call Apple to straighten things out. I go, can I please speak with Mr. Steve Jobs? They go, he's no longer with us.
Oh. This is a skit. Dang, at first she really had me, and then at the end when she said the Steve Jobs thing, I sent this to somebody. She said it was funny at the beginning. And I wonder why she said that, because it was my first time watching it. And I'm like, oh, this is a skit. It was still funny, though. It was funny at the beginning, though. But she just went too out there with the joke. That's the thing. But she was like acting like it's like Chuck E. Cheese tickets or something like that. Dave and Buster tickets. But back to Flight. You can't tell the real and the real and the fake. You said low key you got caught. I didn't think she would say Steve Jobs. Yeah, facts. The Steve Jobs thing was like, dang, like why would you tell on yourself like that? But yeah, the Flight thing, you can't tell the real and the fake. I feel like I could tell this real because is with characters, right? With like streamers and YouTubers and stuff like that, they typically have different voices when they go into character. This is a different voice from Flight. I'm just gonna go to the middle and play like 10 seconds.
Last 5 years of the community been complaining about, and you're talking different, nigga. Humble yourself, nigga.
If he didn't hate 2K, he wouldn't be wholly Flight anymore. Yep.
Ronnie, so you basically just said subliminally that you made Flight. You disrespected not only me, but my entire community. Ronald, lay off that shit, my nigga.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, that does sound like regular Flight. But however, it's just like the tone, like his kind of, you know what I'm saying, the way he's presenting it, that makes it come across like, yo, this is the real Flight. This ain't the character Flight, everything like that. And woo. But yeah. This, the first 10 seconds, I was like, okay, this is funny. And it kept getting funny. If she would have ended it right there, that would have been it. That would have been it. I'm spending money like I'm a freaking millionaire. End it right there. I'm so sorry, Steve Jobs or Apple. When she says Steve Jobs, I'm like, okay, like you gave yourself away, buddy. We caught on. Max, he responded to Quinlan Blackwell. So this is what Quinlan Blackwell said about streamers.
How do you feel about Twitch? I know you do it sometimes. Is it something that you want to do more?
Let me see how to make this nice. I think I have always said the biggest influencer will be somebody who gives their life to the internet. And that's what streaming is. And I respect it down. I think they are the Don Julios of internet creators. Would I ever do it again? No, because it gives a sort of digital slavery vibe to me. And I don't want to be a slave. Wait.
That's crazy.
Wait.
I mean, that's a... How do you feel about Twitch? I know you do it sometimes. Is it something that you want to do more?
That was interesting. That was interesting. Being that she's someone that you came from the internet. So it's like you came from the internet. So it's like it's just wild that you like, dang, like, nah, I don't want to do that internet. I don't do that internet stuff. Like you became famous because of the internet. You became rich because of the internet. It's like when remember when Yachty made that experimental album, the Let's Start Here, and he was like, this ain't no SoundCloud rap. This real music, this real art. And he like started talking down on rap. And people was like, bro, you don't have to talk down on rap just to do your little psychedelic music and things of that sort. It's the same thing here. Like, why are you talking down on the thing that got you rich, the thing that got you to this point? There's another thing. I have a take about Quinlan, but I'm gonna hold it and for this Max review, for this Max response, because Max responded to this. So I'm gonna hold my Quinlan take for that.
But why you always saying slick shit? Y'all remember last year when it was it was me. I think she was talking about Silky as a clip of Silky, and she's saying, "Damn, why is a grown ass man holding a tripod? Fuck." And this is what I be saying. People just be putting black niggas down for no reason. Bro, let this nigga get his bag. He making 6 figures a month holding tripods, motherfucker. And now you gonna call niggas slaves? You calling niggas slaves? Niggas is slaves for being passionate about something and creating content and getting paid off it and inspiring others. Shit make no sense to me, bro. I don't understand. What's the point of saying this shit? I'll never understand. This chick annoying, but she right streamers dedicate their whole life to the internet. Just like an NBA player dedicate their whole life to basketball. Just like any nigga who's good jobs. But why you always saying slick shit?
Do I even want to? Okay. I'll say this. And I feel like it's not just, I'll say it in a way that it's not just, it looks like I'm just attacking like Quinlan. No, I'm just going at Quinlan. I feel like there's a lot of people, and I'll give examples. Not necessarily Rich Brian, because if you ask Rich Brian about his past in the internet, like he'll open up and say, yeah, I'm not anywhere without the internet, this and that. Woo. But there's certain people, maybe even what's his name, Joji and stuff like that, or you know, people who do more serious stuff or whatever later down the line, Jay Versace, people like that and stuff, who they become serious and they make serious art, and then they become respectable because they don't even mention their past life of how they got famous, which was just being silly on Vine and the internet and things of that sort. I think Quinlan, like, she grew up, she got older, right? She grew into young woman adulthood and things of that sort. And people online was like, yo, you're kind of like beautiful. You're kind of this and that. And she leaned into that. And then she became like kind of this fierce, you know what I'm saying, kind of serious model, actress, you know what I'm saying, type of celebrity. And it's like, bro, you came up from like being funny, like it wasn't about your looks. Like you were funny, and we were all rocking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was rocking with you. I want to say everybody. I don't want to speak for everybody, but a lot of people was rocking with you just being funny, dude. And for you to be a troll and funny and goofy and everything like that on the internet, to kind of turn around when you get older and you get lit for being like, for your looks and things of that sort, like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy to me to turn around and look at those people and like, oh, you doing this as a grown man? You talking about like, comment, and subscribe as a grown man for real, for real? It's wild. It's wild to me. It's just wild to me. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, because it's like that's literally how you even got in this position to even look at me like this. It's from you being like, comment, and subscribe. You recording in your car, eating a hot pickle and yelling in your car after eating a hot pickle. One of my favorite videos, by the way, on the internet, in like internet history. You going in your bathroom, screaming like this while you were crying with your eyes red and tears down your face, and you said, nope, don't feel any better. And then you walk back. Like those videos, those moments are what made you. So it's just like, why? I don't know, bro. I don't get it. Why disrespect the thing that got you lit? Because everybody else looks down on it. Like that's like DDG. And DDG tried that too. Remember? I don't know if y'all remember that. There's a couple times he you know what I'm saying, privated all his videos on his YouTube channel, said, I'm leaving YouTube to focus on becoming a rapper full time because nobody don't take me seriously as a rapper. And he like, I ain't doing YouTube. DDG was kind of looking down on YouTube for a little bit. And then that money, and then he is like, oh, I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just be lit with the camera in my hand. What's happening? What now? What's this and that? And yeah, man, you see what's going on now. But I just don't like people that look down on where they came from. It's like, because if everybody was clowning you on your way up, right? Friends clowning you, family, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, hey, chat. What's up, YouTube? This and that. You know, all the little comment, comments that you get from on your climb to your journey and your dream and things of that sort. You beat all that out to make it, to make money, to become this, and you place yourself now to be a mainstream celebrity. So now Quinlan, I felt like, has put herself in that position. She's burst through that kind of, barrier and things of that sort. Sabrina Carpenter and like I said, Jay Versace and DDG. Those people have broken through that. If you want to go technical, Justin Bieber, Chloe and Halle, they bursted through that. Joji, Rich Brian, Childish Gambino, they've all kind of gotten through that, but never looked down on YouTube when the first time people heard of Donald Glover was from a Derek comedy on YouTube skit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just never look down on a place that fed you, bro. They even put you in this position to get on. And that's what your friends too. Don't forget the people around you that was there when they helped you get to the point where you are now. I don't know. It's just stuff like that. I think it's just whack. Like, you're talking down on the thing that people used to talk down on you about. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're going to keep it with Maxwell. Different stream. This is the night after working out with MPJ. He got 12 zipped to MPJ, but he won a 3-point contest against Polo G for some money. And yeah.
How you feel about, I don't know why they asked this either. How do you feel about Sophie Rain making $50 million on shit like OnlyFans? What you think about shit like that?
I mean, to me, it's kind of lame that dudes is giving her 50 M's, bro. Like,
facts.
That's you know facts. What I mean? And it be dudes who probably got wives and kids, and they're over there in their little room being
smacking
weird. Like,
mad meat.
To me, that's wild. But I mean, like, I don't.
Hey, Max and MPJ is a great combination, bro. Because Max don't have no filter and he's stupid. And y'all know MPJ kind of, he bit off, first team all stupid. His brother was a first ballot all stupid Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying?
Judge anybody, but like, that's wild to me. Like, I seen something, she made 80-something M's in the past year or two. Like, that's crazy. And the thing about that, bro, is these girls on OnlyFans, they're not even the ones typing, going back and forth with these dudes.
It's not. It's a whole man, bro.
They're probably talking to some dude in the Philippines who's running her account. So, like, y'all wasting y'all's bread doing that.
Yeah.
Stop wasting all this
information. Yeah, you know.
Wait, how do you know this?
Nigga, that's a known fact. And I watched I watched
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Max is the dude MPJ need next to him, bro.
and I watched an interview of someone who runs one of those OnlyFans agencies, and they hire a bunch of dudes to like run the accounts.
Have you ever subscribed to somebody ever?
Keep it a buck. Have you ever subscribed?
I ain't never been on OnlyFans.
You ain't never went on that, June.
Nah, y'all know I'm open about pretty much everything. OnlyFans is something I've never been on.
All right.
You tell the truth.
I do tell the truth.
Okay.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. He would have he for sure would have said it. Cause he pretty, like he said, he open about everything. He don't hold none back. That's funny though. Oh, let me see what the comments said. Let me see what the comments said before. Max got destroyed to zip. Hey man, I fool with MPJ. MPJ just gotta stop talking, man. He's everywhere but the gym. He was literally in the gym earlier. These guys say women YouTubers can't go to heaven because men. Oh wow. I think wow. A lot of people like that watch basketball. I ain't about to scroll down after this. Even more like to watch the other. It's crazy how she's making the equivalent to LeBron's salary. She's not. Don't hit the player, hit the game. All right, bro. Y'all got to.
How you feel about
Trump stuff, bro? It ain't been confirmed. Right? Yeah. This 3 hours ago. Yeah, it ain't been confirmed. Just making sure. Oh, I would have had some text by now for sure. Okay. All right. Next. Now we're at day 3 of the most annoying social media week in Atlanta history. Once again, disclaimer: I am not no street dude. I am on the sidewalk. I was a good kid. I went to college. I grew up knowing both my parents. I grew up pretty sheltered. I was in band in middle school and high school. Went to college, graduated college. What else? Went to church growing up. Good kid.
I'm trying to get out my goddamn phone.
I'm not going to comment on this. I'm just watching this.
You know me, man. I'm trying to get out my phone. So everybody be like, dang, Woody, why you just saying something? Oh, no, what? From that day I heard that and saw Pee Wee with my own eyes confess to that, every nigga in my neighborhood knew. Every nigga in my neighborhood know. Listen, man, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, man. Listen, it is what it is. If you do something, do it by yourself. Don't talk about it. That's just always been the rule. That's why it's always easy to get away with it. People always expect you to brag about what you do. And you got to play stupid. You got to act like you'll do that. Yeah. You never tell on yourself. You just go through the motions, up and down. So when people you ask go say that, I like, that's a bad, this and that. They don't want to holler at it. Some nigga they were like, what the hell? Hey man, I'm trying to tell you, Slime, motherfucker got real shit, John. Yeah. I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, get out the phone, call my buddy from the hood. I can call a nigga right there, but his voice recognized he don't want to be in this. A lot of people don't want to be in this. They ain't scared. They just don't want to be all over the vlog, bro. It's just crazy. So they'll get wet, bro. Ooh, it should get real. I said, hey, bro. Man, why I'm in call with Thug?
Hey, Nate, what's happening?
Thug just get
Hey, you keep coming in when we doing the oh, hold on. Let me get the camera right. I wonder why the camera went off. I just charged it. Oh, let me see. You keep coming in during the whole snitching gate. Let me see. Going back to MPJ, do I think OF agencies bought their accounts? I got 2 videos. You got 2. My boy, Nathan Snell, Big Nate, finally coming out with some content. You posted a live like a week or 2 ago, and I was in the chat. And then y'all were saying stuff about games that have already been played. And I looked at the description. It said, this live was recorded 3 days ago. I said, what the heck? But anyways, y'all make sure y'all check out my boy Big Nate's new videos is coming out tomorrow for sure. Okay, do I think OF agencies bought their accounts? You mean like the customers? Like the customers are fake? Like you know how it's like fake followers and stuff? You know what I'm saying? And fake viewers on Twitch and things of that sort. Those videos are recorded. Yeah. I'm going back to live more. Yeah. Because I think OF got a lot of people money laundering on it. That's how I think these models get money. Oh, so you saying like it's fake, like they boosting money, like the agencies boosting money into their accounts, and then say like, oh snap, you made $2 million this year, and when you put out that you made $2 million, and more people are going to subscribe to it, like that's the business model. Because I fully believe that a lot of these women are making what they say they're making. Because you have to think about it like this, bro. Nah. See, but look at this. Look at this. So check this out. So if you have 1 million followers on Twitter, you have to understand women who are, say, women that's fine, right? Women that look good and things of that sort. Hold on. Dream fans had to act right tonight in the arena. Shout out to number 10. Yeah, Ryan did her thing. 6 threes, 6 blocks. First player in WNBA history to do that. And the fans, Leash got hurt in the first half. She went to the locker room. They started chanting MVP. I said, y'all know y'all wrong for that. That's being petty or whatever, things of that sort. What else do I want to say about the game? At the same time, I'm still taking it with a bit of grain of salt because you're facing the worst team in the league in Dallas. It's like you better win like you won. Okay. Back to this, right? A woman with, say, 4,000 or 5,000 or less followers, right? If she has 5,000 or less followers, but she in a popping city like a Houston or Atlanta or something like that, and like say she gets about 200 likes on every picture, and she has her little Cash App or she has a little money sign in the DM or something like that, best believe she got to be getting $200, $300 donations, bro. And that's just if you have around 5,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes is just giving that. Like, because this dudes is not following her because they want to lay low and they giving her that money. So if you're getting 200, 300, and that's just a woman with 5,000 followers. So imagine if you have 1 million followers and you're charging $10 to unlock this video. Okay, I have 1 million followers. It's $10 to unlock this video. Say that's how many subscribers? 5,000 of your 20,000 or your 50,000 or 100. I don't know how many subscribers you got on OF. But say you got 100,000 subscribers on OF. This is from SSB. He's asking me, do I think the numbers are real on OF when they say they get 50 million? If you say you have 100,000 subscribers, right? 100,000 subscribers, you got a $10 video to unlock it. It takes probably like what? 5,000. That's 50,000. So say, okay, 50,000, $10. That's 500,000. That's just 500,000 right there on one video. And that's only like half of your subscriber base. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. I say this because it's a private company. It's not publicly traded on the market, so everything they do is private. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but a company that big one would think this is public. I believe the top 1% are making money and showing for accounting purposes. I'm thinking this is real, bro. I'm thinking it's real because it's like I said, I think you're downplaying. Hold on, let me get I gotta charge the laptop. I think you're downplaying like just men in general, bro. Men and women, like people be giving money, bro, on the internet, dog. Okay, I'll break it down to this. TikTok. People go on TikTok lives on their phone in their room or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Living room, whatever the case might be. Let me get a galaxy. Let me get a galaxy. Let me get a galaxy. Them folks making, you know what I'm saying, $200 from a stream, bro. If you popping enough on TikTok. Let me get a galaxy. Let me get a galaxy. Women will get donations and everything like that just for a dude to say you beautiful, and she say thank you and to read your username out loud. That's why they donated on TikTok. I think TikTok Live is a great example of this. I say all this to say it's a lot of people in the world. It's a lot of people that's donating and just blowing money on people that they find attractive. So if you're someone like Sophie Rain who has 1 million followers, bro, it's totally believable that 1 million people sent their $50 throughout the course of a year. Totally believable to me. The Twitch view button had me thinking. That's why I'm thinking of this. Yeah, no. I get why you're thinking of it. And it makes sense. Like the agency pumping money in so they can announce the money, right? I made $50 million. And you're going to be like, man, it must be some good stuff. $50 million. And then you're going to subscribe. Like that's all it seems like. Oh, if it is just like baiting people to subscribe to your page. It's like, are you doing anything that's worth it? Oh, subscribe to see. Like everything goes back to that. Subscribe, which is just sell tactics and everything like that. So that's all it is. But like, I just think it's totally believable that someone with 1 million followers made $50 million last year. I believe it. I truly believe it. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Let me see. Okay, I'm going back to Woody in the meantime.
Confessed to mixing with a transvest. Nigga said no. I said no.
I also said this earlier to my friends. Like this whole thing, bro. This whole tapes and leaked calls and leaked recordings that they put out this week. I think obviously it's from the law. It came from the law to have this exact. To break up people even more and have people hating each other even more and not liking each other more and stuff like that, right? This work. But seeing Woody, like Charleston White, Rollo, Mondo, you know, all these people just like kind of just jump up and thug, tweet as much as he is and have as much passion. D1 called it out. The passion, everything for something so negative. I'm like, bro, the CIA won, bro. It's like this man Woody. I seen Woody sitting with a streamer backdrop. I said, when Woody get a streamer set up? He up there like ESPN analyst talking about snitching, analyzing snitch. It's crazy. These people get excited over this negativity, bro. CIA won.
Nigga did.
It's first thing in the morning. This is just 1 of 4 clips. This is 7 minutes.
Put this nigga on the spot, and the nigga still admitted that he knew it. It was a
and Nate on this one. I don't know about that. The platform might fall off, but I think the essence of it will always remain true because it's the oldest business in humanity. It's the oldest business in humanity. So it's always going to be around. It might not be the same platform, but it's always going to be around in some shape or form. Sad. 100% is sad. Is the black, I don't want to say the black community because you put the black, it's a whole conversation. Y'all know what it is. But if you place the black community in positions like that, then this is the result you get. It's like, even when you make it out, you still like have this inkling to prove to the place that you made it out that you're one of them. Like I said, I'm a sidewalk kid. I have no say in this. I need to, you know what I'm saying, keep my comments to a minimum because I am a good kid and I am scary. Yes, I'm scary. So don't press me. Don't keep me out of this.
Man.
I'm from Marietta. Yep.
Before he even laid down with it, he can't even say nothing.
Oh, because the Calvin Johnson, I'm sorry for pausing so much, people. The Calvin Johnson video, you said I have to watch it. I had to watch it off stream. And to watch it, I really low key wanted to watch it on stream. But you said copyright reasons, I might not be able to watch it. So no, I never watched it, or I haven't watched it yet. I guess it should be the better space to say. I say in my own like 100%. Nate, scared people live. That's what 21 Savage said.
He all on here. Ooh, let me tell y'all something, bro. Y'all don't know my circumstances. Y'all don't know what I had to deal with for 10 years. Trying to be trying to be me. I ain't fit to be nothing I ain't. For 10 years, I sit here let these niggas do this to me. And I don't say nothing. I go through the process. I ain't never played victim. Nah, because I got your back. You know what I mean? I got your back. I got to figure out a way how to get myself out of this situation and how to get y'all niggas out of this situation. For 10 years, I just let everybody say what they want. I took my family through this whole process. I took my family. Just to lie, tell myself that I took my family. I give myself a role and all that bullshit. But the truth of the matter is, my family ain't had to get dragged through this. That wasn't me. That wasn't
What y'all think of the Colorado game?
something I did. There was no decision I made where I said, I'm gonna go out here and do this right here. And if my family get caught up in it, they get caught up in it. No, there was some, just the truth.
I gotta play this, Nate. But I was asking, what you think of the Colorado game in the meantime?
There was some wake up, get on TikTok and just find out everything going on type of situation. And wake up and get on TikTok and see what's going on type of situation. And then what I had to do.
That's a trap. That's a trap.
Say that. I don't say that because
clock management was horrible.
Yeah, man.
I think that one is on y'all boy, man, Mr. Coach. He had 2 timeouts. 1 minute left. They were just running the clock down. I was surprised that Drew won't start in. Like Juju was supposed to be the big, follow up to Shador, number 1 5-star, everything like that coming out of Georgia. He was supposed to be the dude, and they was this Caden Sharon dude or Shaden, whatever his name is. I ain't never heard of him, but that boy showed some heart though in the fourth quarter when Georgia Tech went up and he went in and he kind of slid in and got that last touchdown for Colorado. I said, he got some heart. He missed a wide open pass, but he got some heart. It'll be interesting to see, but they kind of look the same as they looked the last couple years. They just look like a 500 team at best. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I got to be careful. I can't be talking on live with y'all about this stuff because I don't want them supporters over here. I don't want them fans over here. Y'all stay over there with that. Matter of fact, y'all know what time it is, man. I'm going to go back to trolling. I don't want them because I don't want them type of people around me. But Pee Wee Roscoe, I ain't even crunk cover up, nigga. Keep me out of that. You ain't even do the Lil Wayne Turbo stuff, boy. You ain't even do that. You ain't even do that crime, boy. So you on the internet for winning, just taking the credit. You just taking the credit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I can't hear. I gotta say something because I done laid down too many times and just let people walk over me and let people pull me and they miss because people feel like, oh, I ain't got good sense. I ain't scared. So Pee Wee Roscoe, you did not even do the Lil Wayne tour bus. You didn't even do that, bro. And you just sit on the internet, just lollygagging. You just sit on the internet. Trying to make yourself look like a.
Yeah, no, the Tech they pushed UGA to the brink last year. Like they said, if Tech gets a winning season this year, they have 3 winning seasons in a row, I believe, for the first time since like a long time ago. I don't want to say the 80s, but it might have been like the 80s or 90s, bro. Shout out to Key, Coach Key. He doing a great job over there. I mean, they're not Georgia State. Like Georgia State, we should have beat them last year, but you know,
big old gangster.
they all right.
When everybody know you is the runner, boy. When you ran with Big Meech now, nigga, they made you go to the store, nigga. People go off to the store, nigga. Go get a pack of blunt, nigga. It go $200. You know what I mean? You don't mind. You a dirty nigga from the neighborhood. You gonna run on. All right, big homie. What else you want, big homie? You want a box of condoms? I know you need an extra large, cause I know you got something hanging out. A whole lollipop, man. Pee Wee Roscoe, a whole lollipop. Everybody know that, man. This nigga ran around Atlanta to my home with Big Meech. What grown man sit around talking?
Nah, 100% Georgia Tech can get to a bowl game for sure. What's that? That's 6 games now. It used to be 5 games, but no. You think it used to be 6 games, but then they expanded the season. I think it's still 6.
About another grown man. Look how he got through. He got through. Everything Thor got down between his legs. He got it all in his mouth. That shit in the back of his throat. You feel me? Like, he got it in the back of his throat. Mariah the Saints can't even get down there because he hogging. he ball hogging. Pee Wee Roscoe is ball hogging. Man, I told y'all got the right one. You got the right one, bro. This ain't what you want. Come on, boy, listen. I ain't even worrying about what people say, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Then I go to pulling up these videos. When I go to short these videos, y'all know I got to keep myself, you know what I mean, protected at all costs. And when I say protect, I'm talking about for these niggas that try to hold this image of a street nigga, bro. You know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas try to hold an image of this shit ain't cool. A lot of people gonna get hurt behind this stuff. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas went to jail, bro. Everybody prayed for y'all to come home. And y'all came out here with this ego shit, tripping. Then y'all, bro, I'm so pissed off. Y'all got niggas thinking suckers boy, hell no, man. If you street, nigga, hey, be street. Ooh, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. Man, there ain't none of these nigga gangs. How you gonna squash beef with Lucha and start a beef with Gunner? Now, like people, y'all be confusing. Talking about niggas siding and taking it up. Nah, we just know it get real. When it's time to go get in them cars and go.
Oh man, Woody.
Either this the only talking I'm doing right here, buddy.
Woody crazy, bro.
Now y'all on this motherfucker to my car now. Would it be quiet? Would it please take that post down? Man, would it? Nah, nigga. Because I've been out of jail for 2 years. This is the longest I ever been free. I ain't did nothing to nobody yet. Man, I ain't popped nobody. Put my hands on nobody. I even made nobody just give me money out their pocket. I ain't did none of that. I said, I'm going to pray and, ask God to remove all this stuff. But one thing about the devil going to always find a way.
That man is
and today I got to think of Woody stupid. Yep. Let me tell you what I did. I protected myself. And I didn't use what nobody did against me. I ain't got to do no B niggas. None of that. Nigga, I spend my money on myself, nigga. I've been getting money, nigga. I just been using my money to pay nigga way in the club, buy niggas something to eat. Thug have been a good person. He have been a good person. Thug about this on himself. For having suckers like Pee Wee Roscoe for being around him. One thing about it, bro, you can't mix niggas, bro. You can't put robbers with people that, hustle. You can't put pimps with people that rob. You can't do this. So when you put nigga like Pee Wee Roscoe around a clique of retards, you gotta expect this type of behavior. You gotta expect this. But if y'all ever realize, like, this whole, I'm not even gonna get into that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, smoke it, drum, because I need it. But I ain't trying to school nobody on how to get away or how to do dirt. I don't glorify that. That ain't what I stand for. That ain't what I believe in. Everybody got one shot at life. Every second is a new life lesson learning. We didn't know what we get into when we get in the streets. I didn't know I got to be loyal to some niggas that trying to be. Because y'all know y'all heart ain't right. That's why y'all niggas receive the treatment that the world is giving to y'all. That's why y'all dealing with what y'all dealing with. Now everybody quiet. Hell nah, y'all do this, y'all get loud. Speak up. Do these niggas like they did me. Put these niggas in all the blog. Because if a nigga got some millions, he should not be talking to no police. I ain't even had $10. You damn right I'm talking to the police because I'm trying to finesse my way out of a situation. I'm trying to finesse my way out of a situation. Nigga, I don't got out of bed. I'm pissed off. Because a lot of people really depending on me to close this chapter. Because a lot of people know what niggas don't put me through. Be war. When I was outside yesterday, I ain't even post my location. You know why? I felt it in the air. I said, somebody about to get hurt. And it ain't gonna be.
All right, bro. Well, that's Woody. And then Charleston White, he made some more content on it.
I'm gonna redo this motherfucking Rico trial. Take these motherfucking rings off so you niggas don't think I'm your friend. The last motherfucking girl was playing with your motherfucking earrings on, looking cool. That white woman wasn't playing with you niggas, but she was friends with Brian Steele. I ain't friends with now motherfucker that'll help a criminal. Give a fuck. They got the law degree or not. The bar so I wouldn't give any motherfucker representing the criminal as an enemy to the state. Third, for the end, we putting your ass in jail, boy. You ain't finna run around here still representing King Slime with 40 years probation. Nigga, you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Now, I'm finna find you in contempt. You hear me? Say, nigga, let me tell you something. Jeffrey, you thought we forgot about that motherfucking video when you first went to jail? And you said you had a dream that you and your daughter was driving down Rodeo Street in Miami, but you was in jail at the time? You remember that prayer hand you did? And everybody was saying, oh, the Lord be with him. The Lord be with her. The Lord be with her. But third, you had other women coming to see you. You had Mariah Cyrus.
Oh, that's none of my business. That's none of my business.
Say, y'all stay tuned. This motherfucker stay to you. I'm on y'all. I'm on y'all. Jeffrey. Now I'm gonna talk to you, black man and black man. Let me talk to you, black man. What made you think, as a street nigga, that you can go into the police department where there are trained interrogators? Now you do know anytime you talk to the police, the information that you get a police, Mr. Williams, they're not using that for your benefit. You do know that, right? It is used against you. It can and will be used against you like it is being used against you now, right, man? Now I know Brian Steele fought not to bring this shit up. But fuck Brian Steele, nigga. This is a nigga's courtroom. White man don't get to bring up shit to try to help no nigga. All niggas is found guilty over here, Jeffrey. So you don't.
Oh, Charleston White did this for like the past 2 days in different costumes, different ways. He just had 48 hours of stuff to. Okay, all right, bro. 48 hours of stuff to say about the whole Young Thug thing that came out. I think it's honestly like impressive, but also sad. Yeah, man. That's it. That's all I have tonight. Yo, subbed. Was Han and James? Congratulations. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel and things of that sort. Yeah, but I think I'm done for the night. Yeah, I only watched 2 games tonight. The Atlanta Dream, the Dream game. We talked about that, and I watched the Colorado game. Is Charleston White less relevant now? I think people are getting tired of him. However, I still think he's like relevant because he's been touring. Like he's been touring on some like comedian stuff, like stand-up comedian comic. He went to Atlanta a couple times. See, like this one, less than 300,000, but about 6,500 likes, over 1,000 retweets. So he's not as hot as he was, like I would say last year. With you remember he used to be with Jaguar Wright. I was like, who's the crazy lady? Jaguar Wright. They used to be together, like talking about Diddy, and then Jaguar Wright did the thing with Orlando Brown. That's someone I haven't seen in a while. Orlando Brown. Where's Orlando Brown? So maybe he might be, cleaning up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in a facility or whatever. But yeah, I don't know where Orlando Brown is. But I understand if you're tired of him, like, because it's like you know what I'm saying, is how long can you be entertained by someone speaking to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think being a public speaker or something like that, those are like some of the most talented people. Because to get people's attention by the masses, like Wallow is an amazing public speaker, bro. He gets 80,000 an hour to speak, but he's worth it, dog. Like, I seen him speak one time, and he has you stand up the whole time, and he just gets right into it. He don't do no intro. He like, see, the problem is y'all don't be working. I said, oh snap, okay, Wallow, and then he just like talk to you for an hour, and then if he sit down, he said, everybody stand up right now, and like, shouts out to Wallow. But I say that to say, like, it's difficult to keep people's attention just from speaking. Like, if you ain't dancing, if you ain't shaking, if you ain't jiving, if you ain't rapping, like, how are you keeping my attention? And so for everybody, that eventually goes out. Like, if what's his name? If Kevin Samuels was still living, like, his motion would have slowed down a little bit by now, bro. Like, God rest his soul, the Godfather, things of that sort. But it would have got a little quiet for Kevin Samuels at this point. You know, not like nearly like just irrelevant, but he probably, you know, you look at Fresh and Fit, they was really hot a year or two ago, right? It's a little more quiet for them jokers now, right? It probably would have been the same way for Cam Samuels. And that's what Charleston White is kind of dealing with now. Until, like, if he ever gets a celebrity, they'll just put his arm around him all the time, and that'll bring him back to relevancy and stuff like that. Get him in a couple music videos or whatever, but let's see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Like I said, that's all I got tonight, man. I appreciate you all. Tomorrow we got a big day, bro. And I'm not talking about like I got somebody coming on stream. Nah, it ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, tomorrow, like a first full day of college football for real. Everything like that. It's gonna be college football all day. And then, you know, NFL next week. So, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. Y'all get y'all sleep in, everything like that. Y'all make sure y'all got all y'all snacks, all y'all groceries stocked up, everything, man. Make sure y'all ready, because it's about to be a good season. I don't know if it's gonna be a good season, but I just like football. So all of the things. And then, you know, basketball right behind the corner, or men's basketball. WNBA playoffs around the corner for real. It's a good time, exciting time. MLB winding down, getting to the playoffs as well. So the Braves been out of it since May, but should be interesting just next couple months, man. I hope you guys appreciate it. Oh, I'm tripping. Shouts out to Taylor Townsend. She won tonight. She's still winning. That's big for me because I ain't upload her segment from this morning yet. And if she would have lost that would have made that thing irrelevant and out of date. So shout out to Taylor Townsend for winning. Keep going in the U.S. Open. Coco Gauff been struggling as well with her serve, but she's still advancing. We're going to see who wins in the U.S. Open on the women's side. And then on the men's side, obviously, you're looking at Ben Shelton and Big Foe as always, you know, Francis Tiafoe for sure. So, shoot, it might be a little tennis we looking at the next couple of weeks for real. But for sure, college football tomorrow. And, yeah, it'd be interesting to see, bro. Did I see the tennis incident? The one with the you talking about Taylor, where the girl was talking to her and they were saying it was racist. Yeah, I put that on the stream this morning. I just haven't clipped up the segment and uploaded it. But yeah, I talked about it this morning and we reacted to like her explanation and her apology on Instagram and her press conference and Taylor's press conference responding to her, and then the girl's friend talking about, yeah, she has anger issues sometimes. Speaking of all the European stuff, who was it? The boy Laurie Markkinen. Laurie Markkinen had like 42 in like 28 minutes today in the Euro Cup. Porzingis had like 26 and 12 today. Folks is hooping, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Folks hooping overseas. The big three look exciting, like the game winner from Mario Chalmers with the assist from Michael Beasley. That looked exciting. The big three podcasts are still going viral. Like Ice Cube is Shark Gold. As soon as the big three started to die down, he said, all right, I'm going to bring in Michael Beasley. I'm going to get a podcast, and I'm going to get this thing popping. And I think the one-on-one with Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley before the season started up in New York, I think that kind of set the tone for the big three season this year. And, yeah. Gilbert Arenas got a new show with Skip. I don't know why. I saw that. But I don't know why, because Buddy got court in 2 weeks. But Gilbert already said he telling. So I don't know. He said he telling, and he said he ain't had nothing to do with it. He just owned the property. He just rented out the property. But they still might. I don't know. We're going to see what happens with that. That's going to be a case to watch out for. Because Gilbert just watching, like, he moving right now like he just going to be free forever. Like he not going to do any time. So that's a case I'm going to be looking at for sure. He got the show with his wife. Shout out to his wife and stuff like that, Melly. She used to be making content like by herself. Like I remember her stuff because she would always give like, "Man, this is why a woman don't want to date you," this and that and stuff like that. So shouts out to her. I want to talk. Mel Ford, JBP. She potentially left the JBP, bro. It's an empty seat, and then Joe Budden gave this whole speech of like, when you move up the ship, sometimes you have to rearrange the ship and throw some people off and keep it moving. And Mel Ford ain't been on there since. And she's been putting out episodes of her own pod. She had Maya on there recently. Shouts out to Maya. Shouts out to Mel Ford, both friends of, the rest of the word, of the channel. Gilbert, Skip, Talib Kweli, Aqib Talib, and Jay Gruden. I thought Aqib Talib was in prison. Didn't he like at the little Pee Wee game over some referees? I thought he was gone. Jay Gruden, he just get whatever job he want, boy. He hop from job to job. He Barstool, ESPN. Let me go coach the Raiders for a couple years. Okay, I'll go now to the Fox Sports one, or not the Fox Sports one, but the Underdog Fantasy. Crazy lineup, 100%. But the thing with Skip though, with crazy lineups, I'm skeptical now. Because his last lineup with Undisputed, where he had like Paul Pierce, Richard Sherman. Remember when Richard Sherman and Skip Bayless fought on ESPN 12 years ago? Like, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. Keyshawn Johnson. And then, of course, obviously the cheat code, Michael, the playmaker Irvin. When he joined, I said, oh, man, this can't be bad. And it was still bad. Ever since then, bro, like, I'm like, whatever with Skip. Whatever with Skip. Skip, you got to prove it again, bro. You got to show these folks you're not washed, bro. You got to prove you can do it without Stephen A. Because Stephen A been holding it down, I ain't going to lie. Regardless of who's sitting across the table from him, they still haven't had like a solid cold person. It looked like it was going to be Shannon, and then Shannon got into put his hand in the cookie jar. Key Talib, yeah, but Talib, he ain't got no filter. But like I thought that joker was in prison. Keep Talib. Let me see. Sentence. Did he get a sentence? Oh, it's his brother. His brother got it. His brother got 37 years. Oh Lord. Jetson made another one. Here it is right here. His brother got 37 years, bro. Goodness gracious. Well, that's that. I think that's all I got, man. I stretched this out to an hour. SSB, I appreciate you. And for bringing up relevant topics as well. Big Nate, as always, I appreciate you. You got 2 new videos coming out tomorrow. Got to check them out, even if I ain't check out the Calvin Johnson joint. Everybody else for sure. He probably took the charge. So you think Aqib did it? You think Aqib Talib did it? The thing was, Aqib already retired. So it's like, he said we know why. But Buddy already, he was already retired. It ain't like you missing out on your NFL career. But he probably like, you got chances to do broadcasting, bro. And then you could send me some commissary. This is all alleged. We just talking. I'm just talking with the chat. Don't get me for no legal stuff. Because we already know some of y'all like to send cease and desist and sue. Some of y'all particular blogs like to email me and Send cease and desist. You know, they not like us. Some hip hop pages not like us. You don't know what it is. But yeah. Shouts out to SSB. Shouts out to my boy Nate. Shouts out to someone else was showing love. I think Jacob announced that he was subscribing tonight. That guy over there, James. Shouts out to James for subscribing tonight. And that guy over there for showing love as well. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. He said, I don't want to get you in trouble. With the cease and desist. Bro, when I got that, I said, ain't no way. And it was a video with like 16 views. I said, bro, what? Oh, yeah, I'll take that down expeditiously. I ain't make no money off this. You say, you want what now? They said, you got 72 hours to take it down. I took it down expeditiously. Man, what? I ain't losing my channel over those 16 views. Shoot. But yeah. Everybody, have a good morning. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. Have a good day. Nobody else told you today. I care for you. My name is Rashad Milligan. This is the road to 10K subs. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, follow along. This week we done had some heavy hitters. We done had some heavy hitters on the channel. I got to go back just to see who was myself because I can't remember all these jokers. I want to shout them out for coming on this week and for stopping by. Old school, new school, whatever the case might be. Ronnie2k, Gina Views, and DJ Head. That's old school stuff. New school stuff. James Artisan and Lareezy. They both came on this week. Ryan Howard, courtesy of the Atlanta Dream. Michael Vick, thank y'all so much for coming on this week, for showing appearances and showing your boy some love. Y'all subscribe to keep getting good stuff like that and daily shows like this. Until next time, please take care of yourself. See you tomorrow because I'm live each and every single day. Road to 10K subs. Yeah.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up? What's up, Rashad?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.